There was a story last week that a hacker locked into internet-connected chastity cages and said, "Your cock is mine now." That's a drop.
It's just absurd to me that that's a thing that, like, the story here to me is that exists in the first place.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Could
then,
you explain exactly
So
what that is?
a chastity cage is essentially a cage for your penis.
Is that what
So-
the kids in the border are in those? Is that what that is?
yes,
That's what I thought too.
that's why it's so hard to break them open, because ice controls them.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah. So essentially it locks your dick so you can't comfortably
dick
get
or
an
your
erection.
But what's the internet?
Your
part?
dick. So hold on. So it locks your dick
Hold
so
on to
you
my dick?
can't have it. There is a passage so you could pee through it. So it's not completely
Oh,
like
thank
cruel.
goodness. Oh,
It's just to control your sexual
Freeze.
urges.
Freeze.
Uh,
Freeze. So it's your dick. Is it locked facing with the tip facing up or with the tip facing down?
Facing down. So you can almost like angle it to pee. It's like a cling.
So what
I mean,
happens
you
if
just
you
do
get
a
in
Google image search for.
Well, we're
chastity.
telling our audience what this is because we're doing.
Sure,
the
sure.
story. But what?
Yeah.
I got a question now. So what
I'm
happens-
suggesting to the audience, but go ahead.
I have a sincere question. Not a
Sure.
joke. What happens if you get an erection?
It hurts because
Is it meant to prevent erections or to
Yes.
prevent sexual intercourse?
both.
Okay.
And
Oh,
probably a
boy.
little bit of pain.
Well, the whole thing is it's a submissive action. So you lock your penis, and then you give the key to your master. The sub locks their penis. They give the key to the master. Then the master controls when the penis is unlocked to have the erection. So now to bring it to the story, this would then be a smart lock so that the cage could be unlocked remotely, I'm assuming. So, if your master travels for work and you want to ask for permission to be unlocked while
He's selling encyclopedias,
while he's out, you get the smart chastity cage, the eye chastity, if you will.
I'm just picturing like a 70-year-old like dominant like master reading the news and seeing this and be like, what is with this smart lock? What am I
Kids these days.
just had a lock and a key. That was good enough. Put that on my sub's dick. Perfectly fine. All of a sudden they're with the smart lock. Go ahead,
You can't
sorry.
take that into the shower. You electrocute yourself. What is this?
Or what if their phone dies? They don't have a charger.
I used to take my sub down to the sock hop, then we go to the malt shop. I take him home, unlock his penis, and we do the thing. Now you got it smart. I got to have a thing for open the car too to do this. How do you do this? I had to get my son to come in and help me unlock my sub penis.
Oh my God.
There's a button for the alarm in case you're in danger.
The other day I woke up, outside, I hear this loud alarm. It says some kid's trying to break into my sub's cock.
Subs cock.
I caught them and they ran away. Fucking kids today. Swear.
I
It
love
wasn't
that.
it wasn't any of this electronic dick locking under Nixon. I'll tell you that. Good old days.
So somebody hacked the system and did this to a number of people, or
Right. So there was the service called Cellmate, which is the smart lock.
okay.
So
Great
it's
name.
essentially
Good job, namers. That's a great name.
So, you use the app to sync. I guess this chastity belt has like a Bluetooth lock or whatever, and you connect it to your phone. And so I guess the service got hacked. And then this hacker started telling these hack victims, quote, "Your cock is mine now."
Yeah, but you don't get to touch it or see it or suck it or anything. It's just you control it.
Right, but you control their. I wonder if there's like a fail safe on this thing, what if the battery on the Bluetooth died? Also that's there's a you're walking around with a battery on your dick. It just seems. I sound like this
Wi-Fi?
old school master. Like, you're giving yourself cancer for
Yeah.
what? A little convenience,
What if you forget the password too? Shit like that. you know?
right? Or like exactly. Or you lose your phone.
I have a different take on all of this. I feel like all of these situations that you're describing now would probably turn someone on who's a sub.
That's also true.
That's a great point. We're looking at this from a completely different point of view than
Inexperienced
a
point of view.
completely closed-minded point of view than a person that would use the cellmate. By the way,
Guys,
use promo
I'm
code
wearing a cellmate
livecast.
right now.
Yeah, use promo code livecast to get 20% off.
Well, no, we don't want to sell this because it's clearly faulty. Look, they got hacked.
I know, but we like it when it faults.
So the hacker demanded basically a ransom in Bitcoin to unlock the the people's
Bitcoin now. I got to pay in Bitcoin. We used to use straight up the George Washingtons and Ben Franklins. That was it in my day. We're doing with the Bitcoin, the electronic dick locks. What are you doing here?
So did he get away with it? Did he get the Bitcoin?
yeah.
My favorite thing about this story is Rob pretending that he's only reading it now and not that he has one of these and the company emailed him a warning.
Yeah. Pretending that he's not out 35 Bitcoin right
That's
now.
right.